Hey guys! Today, as you can see, I have no makeup because I want to show you two ways to contour and highlight using cream products. I have a fast way, which I prefer, and I can do it even in the mornings if I want a very structured face. And the other one, which is a little bit slower, in my opinion. So, if you want to see how I contour and highlight using cream products, like the two ways of doing it, please keep on watching. Now that I took the hair out of my way, let me just tell you what do you need. A foundation, actually two foundations, one which is about 2-3, maybe 4 shades darker than your skin tone, and one which is lighter. A foundation which is your skin color, and a brush or a sponge. This time I will use a sponge. And this is the Cosmopolitan makeup blending sponge or something like this. I will put it in the down bar. Your foundations don't necessarily need to be cream, you can do it with liquids also, but it's harder to work with them and it's more time consuming. Also, they don't need necessarily to be in a pan form. Actually, it's more convenient if they're in a stick form. But because I don't have any stick foundations, I will just use what I have. I said at the beginning of the video that I will show you two ways of doing it. One is applying your foundation and then contouring over and blending everything. The other one is contouring and then blending everything out while you're doing your foundation. So this side of my face, I will do it with the foundation already on, and this side of my face I will apply everything and then I will blend everything in. I will start by applying foundation on this half of the face, so after that everything can be done at fast pace. The foundation that I'm using is the Bourjois Healthy Mix and the shade is 51. I won't do any concealing on this side right now because one of the products that I'm using, actually, yeah, one is a high coverage concealer and the other one is a cream foundation with quite a good coverage, so I'll do the concealing in the end. I will do first the highlighting part, and I'm taking my concealer, which is Artdeco Camouflage Concealer, and the shade is 13. And I will apply it to the areas of my face that I want to bring forward. So, under my eyes, and on my cheekbone, the triangular shade that it's so popular. Then I will apply it on my T-zone, and I will apply it right now just on this side and also down the bridge of my nose. Then I'll apply a little bit on my cupid's bow and a little bit on my chin area. Well, here. Well, let's think that my cupid's bow and my chin area are both from this side of my face. Now for the side which already has foundation, I'll apply it on the same areas. Just I'll do it now and not after I blend everything, because after that I will dip this brush in a darker foundation and the highlighted effect won't be the same. Now I'll wipe a little bit my brush on a tissue before dipping it into the darker foundation. And now I'm taking my Artdeco Double Finish Foundation. It's a cream to powder foundation. I will apply this on the areas which I want to push back or to create a shadow. So under my cheekbone, my forehead, and my jawline. And I will do the same for the side which has already foundation on. I will firstly blend in the side with foundation, and then I'll explain how to do it if you're doing the contouring and foundation at the same time. So I will just blend in this side. On my nose I didn't blend anything because I realized I didn't put the contour shade on my nose, so I'm going back and putting it. Okay, so this is the side with my where I already applied foundation done. As you can see, the contouring is there. It doesn't take so much, but you'll see that the other side takes even less, because basically you just apply your highlight and contour shade and then just take your foundation and blend over. So yeah, as I may need to do a little bit more concealing, but let's do the other side of my face and then we'll come back to the concealing part. I will now take a little bit of my foundation, put it on the back of my hand, and dip my sponge in it a little bit and blend everything. As you can see, the contouring and it's much more visible on the side where I already had foundation, and here it's more like natural for day use. So this is one of the differences between these two techniques. As you may notice, or I'm not sure how my camera is picking this up, I still need to do some concealing under my eye because I didn't really get a good night's sleep last night, and I do have some blemishes around my chin area. So I'm taking my concealer, and it's the Fit Me concealer in shade 15. I still haven't made my mind if I like it or not, but we'll see. A lot of people compare it with the MAC Pro Longwear. I don't really see the difference, the similarity. The Pro Longwear, in my opinion, is more liquid and this one is more creamy. Anyways, I'm taking my sponge and blending in my under eye concealer. And if you noticed, I applied it just on the dark areas. I didn't apply it in the triangle shape or anything because I already highlighted in my previous steps. Generally, when I'm using cream products for contouring and highlighting, I like to use also a cream blush. I don't know, just faster, you know. I'm doing my contouring, highlighting, and then just popping in the blush and blending with the same sponge. So today I will use the e.l.f. cream blush in the color Vixen. Now that I applied my brush, contouring, highlight and everything, my makeup is pretty much done. So I will just set it everything with a translucent powder because I have oily skin. If you don't have oily skin, you probably would get away without powder also. So I'm using a stippling brush, and the powder that I'm using is Essence All About Matte powder. This is all. Also, what I like with this technique and also using a sponge is because everything looks so natural, and usually when you're using a damp sponge your products get a little bit thinned out and blend better into the skin. But in winter I think a sponge or beauty blender or something is even much more useful. So I went ahead and did my eyes as well, and I just wanted to come back and just point out the differences between the methods I used and which is better for which occasion, even though I said during the tutorial, just to sum it up. So I think by applying your contour and highlight shade and blend it with your foundation in the same time, it's faster. I can do this in around 10 minutes or something like this. I mean my full face in the mornings. So yeah, that's definitely faster and it looks more natural. If you go on the other way with first apply your foundation and then contour, highlight and then blend it in, it's definitely much more pronounced, and it's more suitable for nighttime in my opinion, because during day it can look a little bit too much. So yeah, definitely contouring and foundation in the same time is faster than foundation and then contouring. So yeah, this is all. I don't know, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see the tutorial for the eyes, just wait for my next video. Thank you for watching and bye bye!